Alright everybody, this is what you're going to need to know when you start out ARK Survival Evolved. First thing you're going to do when you join a server is it's going to give you a character creation screen. And you've got all kinds of options here. You can change the head size, all that stuff. All the fun little things that most games give you. Eye color, hair color, skin color. Probably the most fun option is go up here to randomize and give you all kinds of weird looking people. And you know, if you want to look normal, that's totally cool. I prefer to be a freak, so ooh, that's a good one. Let's do that one. Alright, so after you do that, you're going to want to go over here to spawn region, and as you can tell, the map is completely hidden. You haven't explored anything yet, so you're just going to want to hit A to select one of these areas here. I suggest an easy area. That means basically you're going to be encountering easy animals, things that'll kill you a little bit less quickly. Expect to die a lot, but hopefully this will get you there. This will get you to a place where you can survive long enough to get going. So I'm going to go ahead and do Island South Easy. I'm going to create my character name. Good. Alright, and then you go to Create New Survivor. So now you're going to wake up all nice and naked on this island, not knowing where you are, what's going on. That gem in your arm is basically your menu. So, oh, there's some fighting going on over there. I'm going to stay away from that. So, right stick is look around, left stick is move, like most games. B is menu. Gonna have some item skins in here. All it does is change the appearance. That's what that little eyeball means. So, I'm on a boosted player dedicated server, so I'm going to level up and gain things a little bit faster than you will on a official ARK server. So, let's see here. First thing you want to go for is, let's see, all these little flashing things here are your upgrade options. As you can see, I have 1 point available, so I would recommend movement speed and stamina as the first things to choose. Movement speed will let you run away faster. Oh, I hear something coming at me. Oh. Alright, nothing I need to worry about. That guy's not going to hurt me, but he's attacking something that is. Looks like maybe a human. Alright, well, don't kill me, human. Alright, that's an Oviraptor. He is also not going to hurt me. Okay, so. Alright, so in your menu, if you hit right bumper, it'll take you over to your crafting menu. These are the things I currently have available for crafting. I'm going to need these to build things, gather materials, and whatnot to level up and survive. So, if you can take a look in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you will see several icons. The arrow with the plus in it is your upgrade meter. As that increases with your experience, you'll gain levels and be able to upgrade your character. Right below that is a dumbbell. That is your weight. As that fills up, you will slow down and eventually stop moving and be unable to move around and whatnot. Right below that is a drop. That is your hydration meter. Ooh, is that a murdery thing? Nope, that's a Gallimimus. That's fine. You can dehydrate in this game. If you do get low on that, all you gotta do is step in a body of water, hit Y, and you will drink water and fill that back up. Or if it rains, it will automatically fill up. Right below that is a food meter. You will need food to survive. I will show you how to do that in just a second. Okay. Sorry, I gotta keep looking around, make sure nothing's coming to eat me, because things do love doing that in this game. Below your food meter is the little lightning bolt. That is your stamina meter. If you click in your movement stick, you will sprint. There we go. And as you can see, that starts... Alright, well, nope. This server's going to make me a liar. Normally that would start flashing and draining, but this one has it turned on as apparently infinite. And right below that, the little plus sign, that is your health. That will slowly start decreasing as you either start starving, dehydrating, or are getting murdered by something. Or if you fall from a great height, obviously. Okay, so now that you have started out and you know what those little symbols mean, if you are walking along the beach here, you can see these rocks. Start hitting Y, you will start picking up those rocks. So, as you can see on the left-hand side, it's told me I've gotten all kinds of stone. I will need stone to build things. So, I'm going to want to then go over here to these bushes. Make sure nothing's going to eat me. And let's see here. These bigger weeds, you can hit Y on those. You'll get fiber and all kinds of berries and stuff. You're going to want to do that because berries will be your temporary food source until you can get something better. Fiber you will need to make clothes and probably torches and some various other things. And then now we go to a tree, and just like everyone's favorite crafting game, hold down right trigger, start punching the tree. And as you can see on the left, I'll get some thatch and wood, both things I will need to craft things. Also notice though, as you are punching it, you are damaging yourself. Lower left, right hand corner, my health has now gone down a little bit. It will slowly go back, but just be aware that punching things will hurt you. So now that I've got some wood and stone, I can go into my menu, go over to my crafting, and notice this is now highlighted. I can hit right trigger on my pick and it will start crafting one. If you hit it multiple times, you will craft multiple picks. If you go back to your inventory, it has now placed it in there for you. You can select it, go into your quick slot menu and put it in whichever slot you like. I typically put it right there. Now, when you are outside, you just hit that quick slot menu and you'll equip it or unequip it. Now, each tool has two separate options. Or, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It doesn't have two separate options. Each material has two separate options. Depending on what tool you use on it, whether a pick or an axe, it will give you more of the two materials that are taken out of it. As far as wood goes, the pick gets you more thatch. Once I craft a hatchet, that will get me more wood. Hey, what's up, man? Are you going to be a murderer? Yeah, you get that wood. You get that wood. Hey. Hey. Yeah, there we go. We are friends. We are friends. Are you going to be a murderer? Are you going to be a jerk? Nope, you're cool. You're strange looking, but cool. Alright, so now I am going to want to go over to some rocks. These bigger rocks can be mined. With the pick, start hitting on them, and notice I get metal and flint as well as stone. So all of those I need to craft a hatchet. So I'm going to open it up, go to crafting, and actually, yep, first I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my guy. Notice I've gotten 4 more points since I upgraded last. So let's do some stamina, and weight is also very important because you will fill up with weight fast as you collect more materials. I'm going to do 2 of those and do another movement speed. Alright, so now as you can see here, I have all kinds of things I can select to learn. This will let me learn how to build stuff. The number on the left is your current level. As you can see, I am level 6, so I only have things up to level 6 that I can select to learn. Everything below that is locked. So the numbers on top of the boxes are how many points it takes to unlock it. In the lower left-hand corner, I have available. So campfire, hatchet, and spear are very important right now, and because as night comes on, I will start getting cold, I'm going to want to start learning how to make some clothes. And then as soon as you have those chosen, start learning how to build house parts. For right now... Ugh. Oh god, why? Oh, okay. Well, like I said, you're probably gonna die a lot. Alright, so now that you have died, you will have choices down here. Respawn, random location, or create new survivor. Creating a new survivor will make you a whole new guy, start you off at 0. So you don't really want to do that unless you just don't like the way your person looked. Otherwise, you can go over here, select a new location to spawn in. It shows you kind of generally where on the map you will go. Because it's not unlocked for you. I don't want to talk to you people. Because it's not unlocked for you yet, you're just kind of shooting in the dark there. I'm going to go ahead and spawn back where I was, even though I have a chance of dying again from the same thing that killed me before. But I want to go to my body and retrieve my stuff. So I'm going to select the same place I spawned before and go down to respawn random location. Every respawn location has a couple different places you could spawn in that glowy circle there. So you might spawn in the same place you did beginning, you might not. And same basic get-go here. Is there an eaty thing here? I hear stomping. I see all kinds of stuff. I see things running. I don't see any predators though. Nothing I need to worry about. Good. Okay, so I am in a totally different part of the island now. I recognize that. I want to say I was over on that shore before. I could be wrong, but based on that mountain over there, kind of got an idea of where I was. Oh, that's a Dilophosaur heading my way. He will probably murder me. So I'm going to go over here. Now, as you are running along, if you tap Y, you can pick up rocks and berries and whatnot as you run. Now, if you'll notice these glowy pillars kind of falling from the sky, those are loot chests. They will slowly descend from the sky, and if you are the proper level, you can go and open them and get some goodies out of them, sometimes house parts, clothes, blueprints to craft things, stuff like that. And hello, Birdman. That's a mighty fine pterodactyl you got there. Oh, Compy. Scram off. Beat it, Compy. No. No. I don't have the patience for you. Go away. Although, once I murder you, I would. No, no. No, no, no. You started this. Come here. Come here, Compy. You started this. I'm gonna finish it. Ah, there's my stamina meter. Now my stamina meter's starting to go down. You can see that effect. Alright, well. He's a waste of my time. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to what I was doing, collect some wood. Notice that even though I lost all my stuff after I died, the pick is still in my quick slot. Although I don't have one to use, I can go ahead and hit left on the D-pad there, and it will start crafting one. So if one of your things breaks and it is quick equipped, you can... Uh-oh. You can select it, and it will automatically craft one for you. Yeah, you guys just keep playing chase there. I'm going to go ahead and get me some more materials. And, ooh, I leveled up again. So let's do some more. Let's do some stamina. I'm going to need some stamina. I'm going to need some weight. Alright, so continue to get my house parts. And a sleeping bag is also very important. When you respawn after you die, if you recall, you respawn in a random location. A sleeping bag creates a one-time use respawn location. Later on, you can come down here and make a bed. A bed, as long as no one destroys it, will stay there, and you can respawn there as many times as you need to. But a sleeping bag, as soon as you spawn in, it will disappear, and you'll have to make another one to put it down. So, storage box is probably good. And that's all I really care about for right now. Okay. So, let's go ahead and go away, chat box. There we go. Alright. I don't see anything coming to eat me right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to my crafting. And I'm going to select my hatchet. I'm going to make a hatchet. And as you gather and use supplies, you'll notice that things highlight and unhighlight here. If they're highlighted, you can make them. If they are unhighlighted, you can not make them because you don't have the proper resources. But as you hover over them, as long as you have this icon up here selected, toggle tooltips, it will tell you what the item is, all its stats, and the crafting materials to the right there. So if you'll notice, I have enough flint, enough wood, but not enough thatch. So in order to get more thatch, I'm going to use my pick on a wood source. Dilophosaurs are not wood sources, but this tree definitely is. So see, I get lots more thatch there. Forgot to equip my hatchet. And put that there, and I think I made a torch. Did I not make a torch? Make a torch, make a spear. While I'm at it, I'll start making some clothes so I don't get cold. Make a campfire so I can cook some meat. Start making house parts. Good. Alright, Dilophosaurs. As you are crafting things, your movement is limited. Notice I can't sprint or even walk fast. So you only want to craft things when you're relatively safe. Okay, so I can move again, jump. Yeah, you guys just keep playing tickle games over there. Don't mess with me. Alright, let's see. Equip my spear, just for when something attacks me. It's not if, it's when. Nope, that's not the right slot. That's not what I wanted. Let's put my torch there. Let's put my spear right here. Let's go ahead and do some more movement speed. Alright, since this is just a beginner's guide, I'm going to go ahead and leave out all this stuff because that's a little more involved. Actually, I'll go ahead and do a bed. Sleeping bags, definitely necessary in the beginning. Bed's even better. So, let's see. Good. Alright. So, I need to craft house parts. Let's see. Go ahead. Hit right trigger on a clothing or weapon. Or, sorry, just a clothing item. It will automatically equip it over here in your clothing slots, as you can see. Hey. I don't like those noises. Alright. Okay. Whoop. I don't like you looking at me, Dilophosaur. Alright, so I have made a ceiling and a door. I now need 4 walls and a base, or 3 walls, a base, and a doorway. So I can go over here and check what materials I need. I need a lot of wood. And where is the base? Wood. Wood. So I need wood. So, because I need more wood than thatch, I'm going to equip my hatchet. And go whack on a tree. So if you'll notice, I'm getting a lot more wood than I am thatch. If I equip my pit, a lot more thatch than wood. And my weight icon on the lower right hand corner is starting to fill up. I need to keep an eye on that so I don't accidentally get over encumbered and can't escape when things come to eat me. Pick up that stone. No, that's a seashell, not a stone. Go ahead and go back up here on my safety rock. Yep. Alright. good eye out for things that are coming to eat me. Alright. So, go over here and make myself... Click it 3 times to make 3 walls. Make a door. I did make a door. Alright, so I still need to make one of these and a foundation. It won't remove those materials until it's done crafting the things it's been crafting. So I now need more fiber. So fiber is found in the weeds, or if you can find bamboo, I don't see any right here, but if you can find bamboo, that is a very good source of fiber. Wood. Over here. So, I guess let's go stand in the bushes and start picking. Probably plenty. Alright. Now, fair warning, if you are on the beaches, even though they are the easiest to see around, you can kind of have a clear view of what's going on, got some easy resources nearby. Beaches are typically where predators and stuff hang out, more so than on the interior. There are bigger predators on the interior, but they are fewer and far between. On the outside, there's a lot of little ones like the Dilophosaurs, and while they might not be immediate threats, they are irritating, and when you get more than a couple, especially in these early stages, they probably will murder you. So just keep an eye out. So I'm going to go back up here. Go ahead and start crafting. Go away. So, let's see. I already have a ceiling, 3 walls, and a door. So I need a foundation. Do one of those, and a doorway. And I'm going to go ahead. What clothes do I have? I have a hat. That's all I got is a hat. Alright, so I still need pants. A shirt. Gloves. I need hide, which is fine. I can go get that in a second. Shoes, I probably need hide as well. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip our pants and our shirt. So that'll stop us from freezing a little longer. As you can see in the lower right hand corner, I have that snowflake thing. That means I'm getting chilly. As soon as it turns to a block of ice, that means you're getting pretty darn cold. So, speed, stamina. Do some more movement speed. Don't worry about any of that stuff right now. Alright. Murdery beasties around here? No, so I'm good. So, I now have the parts to my house. Depending on what kind of server you're playing on. If you're playing on official, you're going to need food very fast. So if that's the case, go ahead and make yourself a fire. Select it. And go ahead and put it down. No? Okay. There we go. Alright, now... You'll notice it has an inventory, just like anything else, but it is empty. So you're going to need to put wood in there, because to make fire, you need wood. Now, you can go ahead and light it, and that'll warm you up. The little icon should go away. Yep, there goes the icon. So now I am warm, but I am also using my fuel source for pretty much nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Equip a weapon. And I'm going to go hunting. What you're going to want to find here in the very beginning are dodos. Dodos are easy to kill, they don't fight back, and they're a decent source of meat. So this guy here. Poke him till he dies. Alright, so to get meat from these guys, let's see, I believe it's the pick. The pick gets more meat. The hex axe, not hacks. Well, I guess technically it could be a hacks. The axe will get more hide. Right now I want meat because I'm going to start starving. Ugh. Okay. So, nope, more hide. Pick is more hide. Hatchet's more meat. There we go. Or it could be the other way around. I don't know. One or the other. Give it a shot and you can figure it out. I'm getting some lag here. There we go. So I'm going to run back to my fire. I believe this was it. Go in the inventory. Hold down Y to bring up a radial menu, because otherwise I'll just light it. Access inventory. Go ahead and grab your meat and drop it in the fire, and it'll start cooking the meat. Alright, now I got some meat cooking. Nope, don't want to turn it off. Go ahead and leave it on. Go in the inventory, and you'll notice your raw meat has converted to cooked meat. So go ahead, put that in the quick equip slot, if you can use words, and that way you can eat it quickly if you start to starve. Notice it'll also create charcoal. You can use that for crafting later. I hear stomping. Oh, you. Also, don't punch these. They won't hurt you unless you hurt them. But they are quicker than you think, and they like to hit hard. So, go ahead and get my meat back out. There we go. Now once you grab it, you can just drop it in. It'll automatically fill up the slot that your meat's in. Notice it's in the quick equip slot, so until that slot is full, it'll drop it down in there. As soon as you hit 30, it'll put it up in your inventory. And we'll go ahead and put this back in here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so you are cooking meat. While you are cooking meat and you've got your house parts, you can go ahead and start building your house. So you want to select your foundation. As long as it's green, you can place it. Right trigger will bring up that little radial menu so you can turn it in place. Hit right trigger again to place it. Go ahead and place your walls. They do automatically snap to positions, and it'll tell you if you can't place it. Put that down. Place good. And go ahead and put it there so I can put my doorway on this side so I don't have to jump up into my house in case I'm running from something. Go ahead and place my ceiling. And place my door. Now, thatch houses are extremely fragile. They don't provide much protection, but they are a good temporary source of shelter if you are cold. You don't have to have a fire inside of them if you're cold. You can just go inside and it'll protect you from the elements. Notice once the door is closed, that little house icon on the right-hand side shows up. That means you are technically safe. If you are in a player versus player server, people will gladly blow these apart to get your stuff. So move on to better materials as soon as you can, but thatch is a good starting place. It's also good to make a thatch house if you are taming an animal and you just need a quick place to hide. So, once you have a house, go ahead and craft a sleeping bag or a bed. A sleeping bag you can place outside. You don't need a foundation to do that. So if you are exploring and you just don't want to have to start at a random place, you can periodically throw down a sleeping bag and that will give you a spawn location. Otherwise, if you do have a house that you know won't be destroyed quickly, go ahead and make a bed, drop it down inside, and now you have a spawn location for when you die. Not if you die, when you die. If you hold down Y on your house parts, it'll give you a radial menu, different options. Pin codes are in case you want to set it so that if somebody's not in your guild, you can give them the pin code and they can still access your stuff. Otherwise, if they're in your guild, you can set it so that anybody can access it, pin code or no pin code. But notice it does say it is locked, so no one's going to get in there unless they break down the door. All things have health points. This has 1,000, which is not a lot. It'll be broken into easily. I did make a storage box. I don't really need to place it because thatch house isn't going to stick around for very long. Once you make a wood house, that's a lot harder to kill. Go ahead and set down some storage boxes and start building up your inventory of supplies, and that will help you get going. So, I can't really think of much else here for the beginning. That should get you to the basic survival level. Good luck, guys, and try not to get eaten. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, check out our other videos, and if you're feeling generous, please check out our Extra Life campaign. Every little bit helps. Thanks a lot.